Okay, welcome to today's class video lesson. Um, this is for English for Polytechnic student, third semester students. As you know, this is C.H. Narsaya, senior lecturer in English from EGIC Government Polytechnic. Our today topic is leadership qualities, which is for third semester students, comes under communication skills and life skills. Leadership skills is our today's topic. Its objectives are know the leadership qualities and styles of leadership. Know the leadership qualities. What are the leadership qualities and what type of leaderships are there? Next objective is understand the strategies to develop effective leadership. But to become effective, what are the qualities, what are the strategies we require? That is also second objective. Coming to third objective, learn the importance of decision making and procedure for taking effective decisions. Third objective is learn the importance of decision making and a procedure for taking effective decision making skills. Of course, this is very important. The concept of leadership is we are going to discuss. If an individual has a desire and a willpower, the individual can become an effective leader. If a person has desire and willpower, he will become the leader. The good leaders are made, not born. I would like to pose a question for you. The leaders born or leaders are made? Leaders are born, not made. So they are made, not born. So this is the two concepts are there, but really leaders are made, not born. That is very important. Leaders will be made with a training. They will become the leaders. If they have willpower, they will become the leaders. A good leaders develop through a never-ending process of their self-study. They go on learn the skills and they learn many things in their. It's a continuous, never-ending process of learning. The education, training, and experience also continuation. The education study is always a permanent thing. Training also, I think every individual has to learn, educate himself for until for his last day. Training also, he has to get training unknown things, and experience also, he has to acquire the experience entire his life to inspire your workers into higher levels of teamwork. The leader has to inspire his team and he has to improve himself. He has to train his followers. To inspire your workers into higher levels, to teamwork is important. There are certain things you must know and do. These do not naturally but are acquired through. I think these skills not acquired by naturally. They are with a continuation of training. They are acquired through work and study. With learning and they are working, these skills are going to be acquired. Leadership is a process by which is person influences others. Leadership is a process. The person influences others to accomplish an objective and direct in a way that makes it more cohesive and coherent. For instance, the leadership is a process. Leaders is accomplished. Coming to our Chief Minister Chandrasekhar Rao, is modified himself as a leader with a training, and he took an aim. He keep an aim that is attaining Telangana state, separate Telangana state. With his speeches, with his words, he influenced the many people from Telangana, but all over the India. After with his the people are accomplished their objective of attaining Telangana. They attained Telangana. So it's only the people will leaders will influence the people for their objective, for their their goal. So makes more cohesive and coherent. The clarity is very important. The traits of effective leadership. I would like to mention here. What are the traits a leader requires? These traits are these qualities are very important. The traits nothing but the qualities. Adaptable to situation. A leader has to adapt the situation. We can adapt to sort of situation. Leader must adapt the situations, whether it is a positive, if he adapts, and whether it is a negative, if he quit from the place, is not a good leader. He has to adapt the situation based on the situation, based on the event. Alert to social environment. If the social environment is there, based on social environment, he has to alert. For instance, a leader is working for his community or some his area. The floods are occurring or earthquakes are occurring. That now present the epidemic diseases spreading all over the state or India. He has to mobilize. He has to make realize. He has to take the decisions for the cause of people to how to um, not affecting COVID-19. This social environment. Now, social environment is very pathetic situation day to day. The disease is spreading. The pandemic is spreading. Many people are dying. Many people are affected all over the world and India and our state also. But real leaders, they will take the decision according to social environment. Now condition is the weather is a rainy season. The rainy season is very convenient to spread. Community spreading is now occurring. To prevent, how he has to take what sort of decisions, what type of decisions he has to take to control or prevent COVID-19. Ambitious leadership must be next coming the next effective and appointees. Leader should be ambitious. He has to be always too ambitious and achieve oriented also. Here I would like to mention before the elections, every contestants feel that I am going to win in the elections, and after election completion, before counting process, everyone expresses their confidence I am going to win. But after the results, the winner says I am the winner. Due to my work, I was won in the elections. But the defeated person also can support himself. What is he feels? The moral success is mine. The winner is did many malpractices. How it is? So the winner and loser also both are ambitious achievement. They have orientation. Next forthcoming elections, I am going to be winning the elections. The parties and wherever we go, that should be ambitious. They must be ambitious and achievement. Their fielding. The cricket itself also is a leadership. Before commencing the match, the both captains will say we are going to win. After after the game is over, one match will certainly wins. The next match we are going to win. We did some mistakes. I hope that the next match we are going to win. This ambitious, that aspiration is continues until for that. If the leader is not ambitious, not achievable, oriented, I think he is not survived. in the society. He is not survive in the field, any field, not only the political, in every field of anything. Everyone has to be ambitious to become leader in their organizations. A leader should be assertive quality. Leader must be assertive. It's mine, you are mine, you are my, these are my followers, this is my state, this is my district, this is my village, this is my country, that the leader should feel, or else the leader is not, will be survive in as a leader for a long time. Next, cooperativeness is also very very important. Leader has to be cooperative. He has to cooperate with his followers. He has to support. Next, a leader has decision making skills. Every leader should know, as per the situation, he has to take decisions for the sake of his team, sake of his party, or sake of his organization, whatever. But he should be cooperative. He must take the proper right decisions to be success. Next, leader not dependable. Sometimes he has to be depend on the people for support, but it should not be depend. Leader requires some qualities. Domination. Sometimes leader should be dominant. Desire to influence the people. I think some followers may not be obey his orders. Sometimes they may not. They may refuse his orders. That time the leader has to take, should be dominant. He has to take strong decision, whether he has to expel his team members, whether he has to be control or issuing show cause or memo to control his team members. But dominating mentality it requires sometimes. Leader should be energetic. He never loses his energy. Leader always be, we are hoping to, we are going to win, we are going to be success. He has to bring his solutions, slogans to the people. High high activity level is very very important. He should not be passive. Leader always should be energetic. Leader should be mobilize the people, his team, his followers. He should be persistent. The leader should be always been consistent. He has to be strong. He should be realize the people, make them to realize. He's strong person. Self-confident. Yeah, he is a leader. Must be confident. He has always be confident. He has to be make them to confident his followers. If the leader is maybe not confident, how he influences his team members? No. So leader must confident, and he has to make his followers be confident. He should be tolerant, and he should maintain stress. Sometimes a leader has to face a lot of stress before elections, at the time of result and contesting. There he should must possess tolerance, and he manage the stress also. He has to make them his followers to be free from stress. Next, willing to assume, willing to assume responsibility. There is always a feeling he has to be responded positively. So, leader must follow. Leader must follow the things. So, uh, friends, you are following the things. Um, Leader has to educate his team. He has to educate his individual, and he has to educate the women, and he has to men and his family and everything. So these are the so many things we for the traits are the things. Leader flexible. Sometimes leader should not be flexible. Leader should not flexible according. Leader should be flexible according to situation he has to mount. Leader should admit his mistakes. If the leader may admit did mistake, he has to admit the mistake. Yes, I did it, and he has to accept the mistake. That is the one of the qualities of that leader. Leader should lead the exemplary life. Leader has to be a role model for his team members. Leader should make realize, really should, Leader should be ideal for his team members. Leader should be cooperative with his team members. Leader has to be uh, eloquent. He has to be must be a eloquent speaker. Leader should not be stubborn. Leader should not be a selfish fellow. Leader has to be role model for his team members. These are there are many qualities, many traits are required for to become a leader and to become a leadership. So here some types of leaders are there. What type of leaders are there really? The traits are many types of leaders are there. Um, the differences between leadership and management there are. But what is the difference between a leader and a manager? Leader, we will go, we shall go. But a manager says that you go, you do it. So first we will discuss about the leader qualities, leadership qualities. It is based on influence. It is informal designation. Without having designation, a person assumes himself as a leader. He himself he feel is a leader and for a group of people or community or a party whatever it may be that his followers believe him as a leader, their leader. It is an achieved position after winning the position election. The leadership is an achieved position. It's not given by any kind. It's a position be achieved. So leadership is an achieved position. It's a part of everyone's role. Leadership is a part of everyone's role. Everyone sometimes they have to work as leader. As a budding engineers, sometimes you have to work as a supervisor. You should work. You are the leader for your group of people, your team. So this is a leader, the community leader, or sometimes a cricket, maybe any organization, they have leaders. But it is dependent of management. Let's say it is independent of management, not dependent. Independent of management. It's nobody is not leader himself is assumes and he follow instructions, rules and regulations. Coming to management, the management it is based on authority. Do it. Follow my instructions. That's all. I'm ordering you. This is called as a management. But a leader, we will do. We will follow me. We will go together. But this in the management, you have to go. You have to do. You finish it. This is a management. It's a formality designated position. Based on the formality, this is for your manager, you are the zonal manager, you are the area manager, you are the shop manager, you are some managers designated formality they have given the position of managers position. It is not a permanent. I think the assumed position that is. It is an assigned position also. For certain, this is not a permanent. The manager may be the position may be changes. Given position that is. It is improved by use of effective leadership skills. Of course, sometimes it may be some leadership skills they gain, but the leader is always dominating dictator, but the leader is always democratic. If he has some followers, it is success dependent on leader. It's only it's depend on the management depend on the leader. So next coming to next point, leadership styles. How many types of leaderships I would like to pose a question. Can you tell me? The democratic, autocratic leaders are there in our life. Dictators. How? Well, Hitler I would like to mention. Hitler is what type of leader he is. Here I would like to Gandhi is what type of leader he is. Gaddafi, Saddam Hussein, and what type of leaders they are. Mahatma Gandhi, Nehru, and what type of leaders? These leaders are democratic leaders. Gaddafi, Saddam Hussein, these are all dictatorship leaders. Autocratic leadership is one wherein the line of demarcation exists. They never follow. Exist between the leader and his followers, and all the decisions are taken by leader solely. All the decisions taken by leader as a dictator. In autocratic leadership, the leader directs the subordinates. An autocratic leader always the leader directs you go and directs you do it. This is our dictatorship. He always orders the subordinates regarding what is done and how it is to be done. What they have to done, what they have to do, how they have to do. That's all. The orders will be passed, but they never follow. They never go. Never mingle with them as an autocrat like Hitler, Mussolini. They are autocratic leaders. This is the autocratic leadership. Sometimes in democracy also some leaders will become as autocrats. We sometimes we find our so-called eloquent leaders from our state. Sometimes their way of speaking looks like they are autocratic. But though they are feeling that they are elected from people and they are people casted the votes, but they behave as autocrats. So this as autocratic is a very always monopoly. They are not. They never give respect for the people, their decisions. Coming to next type of leadership is democratic leadership. Democratic leadership altitudes to a type of leadership. So altitude is a great leadership. It's the highest leadership in which the leader shares the decision making power. He distributes the power and other responsibilities also. The powers division and work division will be there in the democratic with a group of members, and leader will discuss with his followers and take decisions. Yes, always leader will accept the advices of his followers. Democratic leadership is one of that gives the subordinates equal chance of participating in the decision making. They will seek the leaders will seek the decisions of the subordinates. They will accept. Sometimes they will ask their opinions. You will invite the opinions of these followers. What is to be done and what we have to do to be in the future, to be done in the future. These are the things are there. Next, comparison of leadership styles. What are the leadership styles are there? Characteristic, autocratic, democratic, laissez-faire. Laissez-faire is one kind of issue. Here now I would like to be characteristic qualities. I will then I will discuss. First, characteristic leader will motivates the people. He will take the task delegation from the people. He interferes in the people. This leader is a productive, characteristic leader is productive. Situation where to be used. And decision making also is different. Coming to next, autocratic leader. Autocratic leader less motivated and he less motivates employees also. And fully influenced by the leader as he bossing people. Autocratic is fully influenced by people. He's a boss, feels a boss. He will boss for the people around his society. Highly productive. Is highly productive. Democratic is a very productive. Autocratic is a highly productive. He has a lot of many followers and he will be productive himself. Very very powerful person. The leader highly productive when leader short of time and is having all information. Having information. Employees not involved only leader take decisions. Employees not involved only leader take decisions. So coming to next point. Next the democratic leadership qualities. Motivated as involved in decision making. Motivated, involved in the decision making. They invite the people in the decision making and infer, infer the both parts, employees and leader also. Has a leader and employees. Less productive is a less productive when leader have part of information and employees have other part of information. Employees and leader collectively take decisions. In the democratic leadership, employees and leaders will take the decisions collectively. So this is a very one of the choice. Okay. Next, Lisa's sphere. Lisa's sphere I would like to discuss about is the Lisa's sphere. Motivated as free to take the decisions. This sort of leadership in the Rome and France. This type of leadership. Certain takes are delegated. The delegated leadership, they will be selected. They will send some sort of delegates to discuss. Delegated powers leadership. This is called. Lisa's sphere is what sort of delegated leadership. So they will give the powers for some people to discuss with other people. Influenced by leader, less productive than others too. When employees are able to analyze the situation and able to determine the needs, employees take decisions, but leaders still responsible. So this is one side of. Here, next point we are going to discuss about the choice of leadership styles. There are many choice of leadership styles. People will select that leadership. There are many countries they are choosing their leadership styles. Some countries they choose the democratic. Some countries people Lisa's fair. Some country delegated this Lisa fair. Some partially that is one kind of Lisa's fair and democracy mixed. There are many types of some countries are autocratic leadership like North Korea, but democratic like Indian and characteristic but maybe it is equal to democratic. So there are many choices of leaderships are there. The leadership style you adapt in different situations based on situations can influence both how well group of accomplishes its goals, how they will they fulfill their goals, and how well and it maintains itself. Your leadership style in a given situations consists of your behavior patterns as you deal with the group people. There are leadership styles are there. So many styles are there. Styles are one that pursue in us to display. We lead. It is not what we believe our style that will be important, but what our followers believe that's important to be. They react according to their concept of our life, our style. This is one kind of. Eventually, the most of the develop a dominant style nowadays grouping situations. The leadership eventually they're dominating democracy, the grouping situation through the experience. The members expect something, they predict from the leaders, their behavior something, but some people are the democratic leaders are becoming as autocratic, they are behaving as the dictators after attaining the leadership powers. There are many theories about the techniques of determining the right leadership styles for an organization. The situation leadership theory, for example, argues the best type of leadership is determined in the situational variables, and that one of the styles of leadership pertains to given workplace situations. Based on situations, some countries they choose according to their convenience autocratic. Some people they choose democratic. Some people they choose for laissez-faire. But based on according to their choice, people will choose the types of leadership. But obviously, very different types of leadership styles. Nowadays, we have to be discuss. Some leaders should be charismatic. The leader should be charismatic. If the leader gives a slogan, the entire society, the followers has to follow him. That is charismatic leader. Mahatma Gandhi, when he was given, uh, when he was fighted against the British people, whenever he gave a call for the Bandh, that was stalled, entire world, India was stalled. The people followed him blindly, whatever he gave. He's a charismatic leader. Some leaders, local regional leaders, also so charismatic. They have good followers, and a good number of followers. That's their charisma. I think they influence their followers. They help the followers, help them, and he will be role model for his followers. That's a very important. Uh, these strategies are there. So a leadership style is a way the leader way leader leads the a leader is a chooses on incorporate of the ways of leading, likely to fail or task to hand, well to fail or maintain to positive relationship with the group of people. To fail or pass, he has to be maintain the good relationship with the members. Members respond leaders based on the leader behavior. If the leader is good, the members are also good. If the members see a leader is a bad, his members also to be bad. Cold autocratic controller, they will respond according to the impression. So a leader analyze the person abilities, his personal abilities, and the group people, the situation, then select the best leadership style. A leader who analyzes the situation chooses the most appropriate style, has the self-discipline to adapt. It is likely to maximize the groups of success. Next, coming to next choices of leadership style. Choices of leadership style. Strategies to develop. Next point is strategies to develop effective leadership. But a leader should have some sort of styles, effective styles required to develop the effective leadership skills. Some he should be deliberate on his vision. He should be what is vision. He has to be deliberate, pre-texted, pre-ideology, pre-conceived opinion is must be vision. Before attaining to Telangana, KCR has a vision. We are going to be attain. We are going to get a separate state. He has vision, but people didn't believe that. Is it possible? Can we achieve the separate state or not? But his vision was succeeded. People are followed him, but he has a vision. Blindly, the people followed him. So finally, the his vision was succeeded. Be committed. Any political leader to gain the power, he should be he should possess one vision. Be committed. A leader should be committed to the. He should not escape. Whether if he gives one slogan, one assurance, he has to commit for the assurance after coming attaining power. Find the great mentors. You need some advisors are required. Sometimes before while fighting for Telangana, KCR has good mentors like Professor Jaishankar and some mentors are there. Due to their mentors proper advice, he went forward, go forward, and under his leadership, people are moved, helped him, and involved him. So many leaders are went with him. Finally, he was succeed. The mentors role is very important. Professor Jaishankar sir who played a great role getting is getting the separate state. Even Mahatma Gandhi has one mentor, Professor Gopalakrishna Gokhale is also his mentor, is a guru. Gurus are needed for the leaders. Build your emotional intelligence. The leader should build the emotional intelligence. Sometimes should be emotional. If the anything will happen, the negative, he has to be emotional. He respond the positive for the people. Treat people with the right. People are treated in a right way. You should not abuse. You should not mislead the people. Take them as a right persons. Lead from mistakes. Learn from mistakes. Sorry. Leaders should learn from mistakes. If once he committed did a mistake, he did never repeat it. Leader has to learn from the mistakes a good quality, is effective skill, strategy also. Or else the leader is go on doing mistakes, he is not a successful leader. If of course mistakes are common, perhaps he has to uh, he should not repeat the same mistake in the further. Self assessment also important for a leader. To become a leader, every the leader should assessment of what extent what we were achieved our goal, our dream, how what extent we achieved our uh, succeed succeed our programs. These our agitations, whatever it may be, the assessment is also very very important. Responsive to the needs. People based on response, he has to. People severely affected the COVID, and the people are now some daily labor. They are able to feed every day. So government immediately responded. The leaders are responded. Modi and our respected chief ministers of the states, they provided food items for the people, temporary arranged temporary shelters. That's a responsive way of need to fulfill the thing. Sharp perception also important. Leader should be sharp. What is going to be happen, how that will happen, but he has to take the perception is important to take the decisions according to his perception. If he is a delay, is moody, doesn't have any kind of perception, so he doesn't, so the leader is not will be succeed. The maintain positive attitude is very very important. The leader should must possess the positive attitude. He should not be in possess in the negative way. Importance of decision making. The next point we are going to be discuss. What is the decision making? What is the decision making skills? How what extent decision making skills for the leader? Making decisions is a complex process. It's not so easy. Our values determine many of the decisions. We make many of our values also changes over times. Good decision making depends on the understanding of the situation. If the leader will take the good decision, if the situation, if he understands the situation, he'll take the good decisions. Well, being aware of the choices also, you should aware of it is the problems also, choices also. The most important is seeing the consequences of the choices. We make the decisions of every day, of day-to-day life. We take the number of decisions. For example, as every person itself is a leader, what to eat, what to eat, where to go, what to wear. Every person has taken two decisions a day, daily day. He himself as a leader, if he takes the proper decisions for food or something, he can protect himself, or he can you take the decisions day to day. What agitation have to do, he will become so success. Decision making is effect to our lives. Thus, we need to understand what is the risk, what is going to be risk, what will happen, what is the right choices for the people. He has to think on it. It can be safe. What is safe? What is adverse? What is wrong? Will get better decisions for negative results for the people. He has to take the decisions as based on the is a pre knowledge. Decision making is helps us for the leader. The leader deals the constructively. The decision making about the lives also very 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 important. So you should know the thinking, the choices of leadership. The importance of leadership is very very important. So he has to take decision making, health, everything where he has to take the decisions of the very very important. So decision making is a dynamic process. It's not so easy to take the decisions. Everyone is not able to take the right decision. Some decisions may fail, some decisions may success. So it's a dynamic process. He has to take the decisions according to behavioral implications, according to the future results based on that situation. He has to take the decisions. So decisions is making is a dynamic process. A leader has to take dynamic decisions for the cause of people, the cause of the people's safety, cause of the people's development. The leader has to take. According to the famous scientist, I would like to mention here, Herbert A. Simon. Herbert A. Simon is a famous scientist. The famous scientist is a Nobel laureate is a Nobel laureate and he expressed his views well known about the decision making skills. How decision making skills are good. The writer is the Nobel laureate is Herbert A. Simon. He expressed the how decision making is good, what type of decision makings are there. First one, intelligence activity. The decision making is intelligence activity. It's not so easy. It is a intelligence activity. It is a designed activity. Decision making is a designed activity. Third one is a choice activity. So according to Simon, there are decision making is three types: intelligence activity, design activity, choice activity. So intelligence activity mean such as searching environment for conditions, calling for decision making, searching environments, conditions calling for the decision making purpose. Next to the design activity, investing, developing and analyzing possible courses of action. Investing, developing, analyzing positive courses of action. Investing, developing, analyzing the possible course of action. The third one is choices activity. Selecting a particular course of action is choice activity. So coming to next point, we will discuss here. What is the next point is, so procedure for making effective decisions. What procedure we have to follow to taking effective decisions. Effective decision making is a skill. So it's not possible to take everyone has taken decisions effectively. Some people take this. That is a skill that is, serves for the rest of their life. If we take the person take the right decisions, the entire that serves for the rest of the life for the proper way. How to decide? What we have to decide? How to think through the consequences? The effective decision is important. It's the rest of the life it will implicates. It consequences. What are the consequences if I take of their decisions? Also a gift that will keep our giving. But if we take right decisions, it's a gift. Or else, if we take the wrong decisions, it will curse us to it thirsts us, it destroy us, and it decreases our position also. So decision making is very very important according to situation. So here I would like to mention once West Bengal ex Chief Minister Jyoti Basu. Jyoti Basu got a chance to become a once Prime Minister. But according to their party situation, according to their party rule, they were declined to take up the power. Why? Because they don't have sufficient majority. So they didn't get chance. And the other parties will got the chance, and they came to power came as Prime Minister. After 4 5 years, Jyoti Basu made comment. We did a blunder mistake. Actually, we are supposed to take up the power. We have to rule the country to change the pace of this country. But we did a blunder mistake to not joining in the government, not take up the government. So coalition government. So they thought that it's coalition government. How long does it survive? Whether it survive or not, they may be thought their party decisions. But once if they take the decisions, that party got a chance, wonderful chance to become a prime minister once. Or else now the party position seems to be in a very pathetic position. Now they are unable to get the right a good number of seats now. Identify core personal values also important. We need the what are the core values we need. The personal values are important while before taking decisions. The values are embodied with values are important. Gathering information also very very important. And the leader must possess values, and the leader has to gather information about the particular what are the going to be what are he going to be do in the future course of action. If he knows the information, he can take the decision, right decision. Otherwise, without having the proper information, that his decisions may be give wrong results. So information is very very important. Right information is very important for a leader. Analyze the situation. How is the situation? What sort of decisions I have to take? Which is a good decision? Which is good? Which is bad for these people? He has to analyze. The analyzing power is requires the leader. Develop the options. but one, two, three options. He should not be stick the single. One or else second or third, he should possess have some options to be. He should possess the. He has to have some options to be implemented. Option or else you should not be static. The single decision is I think that leads to monopoly. Sometimes that may fail. Options are very very important. Flexibility is called nothing but flexibility are important. Evaluate the alternates. If it is not successful, what we have to be successful. Why we are, if they make the failure, why we are a failure. What sort of steps, what type of steps we have to take to next to the future course of action to be success. So select the preferred alternatives. What are the good other alternatives has to be success. Act the decision making. Act on decision making. If they take the decision making, he has to be stick for on it. He should not be not clinging to it, whether it is whether I follow or not. So he has to be stick once he take the decisions. The leader should stick for on it. Winners not quitters. The winners are not quitters. Here we have a one story about the APJ Abdul Kalam gave the story about the wonderful story about the winners never quit in the story. So a small boy, the fifth amongst the seven siblings of the poor father, was selling newspapers in a small village to earn his living. About this Abdul Kalam, he was not exceptionally smart at school, but was fascinated by religion and rockets. The first rocket he built crashed. A missile that he built crashed multiple times, and he was made a death, made a butt, made a butt of ridicule. So many people are ridiculing him. He is the person who have scripted the space odyssey, odyssey of India single-handedly in a rare show of unity. All political parties unanimously voted for him in 2002 as the 11th president of India. Only the is hard work for unanimously was selected. He was one of the most revered figures from the Rashtrapati Bhavan. He led a very simple life. He was known as the people's president. There are so many presidents worked for India, but now he is the only the people president. He gave the he abolished the trend of iftar with, and that iftar in the amount is distributed for the poor people. The iftar win maybe only one day, but if we distribute the help of that amount, the many families will live for 1 year. It is concept is that. That's why he called as a people's president. He was adored by the almost everyone. Received honorary doctorates from 40 universities. The government of India was honored him with a Padma Bhushan in 1981, the Padma Vibhushan in 1990. With work ISRO, DRDO is a role as scientific advisor to the government in 1997. Kalam received India's highest civilian honor, that is Bharat Ratna, for his immense and valuable contribution to the scientific research and modernization of defense technology in India. So, is a great winners, not quitters. Though he is a poor man, is a sixth child of such a middle and poor family, but he is a paper boy, but he is not quitter. He proved himself as a great scientist, and he proved himself as a great leader. He worked as a people leader. So here I would like to tell the leaders are made, not born. So we should be cautious. The leader should be democratic. Leadership should have a vision. Leader should work for. So this is a very. These are all the qualities are important. This is enough for today. Thank you very much. This is enough.